Soungoutou Magassa, here we go. West Ham finally signed a midfielder. My gosh, it's been a long time coming, but finally we've signed someone that can improve this midfield. We've signed someone that is exactly the type of player that we need in there. Big upgrade from Monaco, reportedly around £15 million plus add-ons, with 10% sell-on clause being reported from Fabrizio Romano, who's giving it the here we go. He's usually pretty spot on. Played for the France under-21s, represented France in the Olympics. Played for Monaco, part of the team that got Champions League football with them. Everything about this is positive for me. A physical player in the midfield, primarily a defensive midfielder, can play centre-back, but we want him in that midfield. Winning the ball back, putting in tackles, winning the ball back and starting attacks. This could be, and I'm not getting carried away, but this could be the Rice replacement that we've been looking for. I'm not saying he's going to be as good as what Rice was, but the type of player that we need to just be in that midfield and put in tackles and then progress the ball. This is exactly what we need. Huge upgrade on Rodriguez. That is for sure. That is for sure. And if you're playing Souček as a defensive midfielder, huge upgrade on Souček as well. You know what I mean? That physical presence, that spark of energy we have desperately needed. Oh yeah, there's some story going on about Onana to West Ham on loan. I'm going to talk about that in a bit. What a load of rubbish that's got to be, surely. So yeah, like, it's a start. This isn't all that we need. We need more, but it's a huge upgrade. He's 21 years old. People are going to ask what this means for Freddie Potts. Look, the way I feel right now, Freddie Potts isn't getting played. If Potter's going to play this guy, Freddie Potts will just have to fight harder. I want to see Freddie Potts just as much as everyone come through, and I think he's got the talent there. But the cream will rise to the top there, and I hope he gets a chance tonight against Wolves. But I'm not, right now I can't be too sentimental. I just want to see some energy in this team, some legs in that midfield, and this is finally what we've been looking for. You know, brings the average age of the squad down, which is what we need. Sprinkle in with some experience. It's going to be a game changer for us when you look how just tepid and weak that midfield is. You look at it against Chelsea, nothing about them. No tackles being thrown in, no physicality. This is what we need, you know? Someone that can come in and progress the ball forward. Now, we need someone to play next to him. Because I'm sorry, I don't care what Nicky says, Ward-Prowse ain't it. He ain't it. I don't care if you give him runners or whatever you want. He should not be starting at West Ham. So upgrade him. If we go maybe get Hayden Hackney from Middlesbrough, that could be the move. Not Josh Brownhill, thank you. Listen, Josh Brown's on free as a squad player. If we was to sell Ward-Prowse or move him on, I don't think we will. So Ward-Prowse will be a squad player. This doesn't absolve Sullivan of anything, by the way. People going, oh, look, see, Sullivan, we got a midfielder, he signed someone, you must be happy. Again, this should have been done weeks ago. This was the biggest priority, and we left it and left it and left it. So, no, this doesn't change anything for me about David Sullivan. He still needs to get out. He's still an absolute clown. Get these players in, and then I want to really look at Potter and what he can do. Then we're going to judge him. Because we can sit there and say, well, you've got a good team there. What are you going to do with it? There's balance. There's finally balance coming to the team. You know, we're missing Somerville and we're missing Guilherme, who's that bit of pace going forward that we desperately need. So once they're back, once we get Magassa in, and then we get another midfielder in. I think we need another 2 midfielders. Personally, we can get someone that can play in that 8 role next to him, next to Magassa, and someone who can sort of play there or play as a number 10 attacking midfielder. Some more creativity to compete with Paqueta. Then we're looking good. Rodriguez should be moving on. Apparently, they were saying that we didn't want to move him on unless we brought someone in, which makes no sense because first, you're saying you have to sell to buy, but then you're saying, well, we're not getting rid of Rodriguez unless we have a replacement in. So what is it? That's like the complete opposite. And Rodriguez, I don't see why we need a replacement. We don't need him. You can get rid of Rodriguez without a replacement, and we've got Freddie Potts there. But Potter must not rate Freddie Potts. So I don't get what's going on there. But this means that we can finally move on Rodriguez. Emerson is another one, just there, not doing anything. Needs to be moved on. There was rumours that was shot down that Emerson was going to be let go on a free. Apparently that's not the case. That would be incredibly stupid because there's a valuable player there. See someone that can still be playing for us now. But for whatever reason, discipline or whatever, it's not happening. I think if you get to like Emerson's age, you're in your 30s and you've got discipline issues and you're showing up late, you need to have a look at yourself. You really need to have a look at yourself as a grown man having issues of turning up on time. Yeah, that's pathetic, if true. So, yeah, I mean, listen, Graham Bailey has said we're in for Onana on loan. That has to be BS. We've just signed Hermansen, who's looking like the flipping European Onana. He's the Danish Onana. I think he's from Denmark or Norway. He's looking like the Danish Onana right now. Why do we need the original Onana? He's terrible. What would a loan, unless we're looking to just sell Areola and cash in on Areola, that has to be, I refuse to believe that. That would be ridiculous. Let them keep Onana and Buendia and have the two worst goalkeepers in the league. They can stay over there. But yeah, I think, look, what we're not going to get with Magassa is goals. Obviously, he's a defensive midfielder. But what we will get is the energy and physicality in the midfield. So yeah, it looks like we're getting a good player. And the fact that they've put a 10% sell-on clause means Monaco know the potential that we're signing. So, great. Get him in and get him playing against Forest. There's no reason why I should see Rodriguez or Souček in that midfield. There's no reason we should see Ward-Prowse, really. But yeah, so go and get it sorted. That's all I care about. And move on now. Give me two more midfielders. Maybe a centre-back. The fact that he can play centre-back is good, but I don't want to lose him in the midfield. But there are games maybe you could play Potts in the midfield and Magassa at centre-back. Get some more of these players in. Maybe you can ditch this bloody five at the back as well. That'd be nice. Maybe a game tonight is to try it. We'll see what happens against the Wolves game. Obviously, I'll be doing a watch-along. So come and join us for that. Nicky will be doing fan cams. But I'm happy that we've got a midfielder in. Positivity. There we go. On to the next one, please, West Ham. Get your asses in gear. Get some deadwood out. Get me some more players. And transform this team.